Hey guys, Daniel here of PinoyTechnoGuide.com, and this is my full review of the Vivo Y36. It's a smartphone that features a large 6.64-inch display, 50 megapixel camera, 44 watts of fast charging technology, and 256 gigabytes of built-in storage. Let's begin with the unboxing. The Vivo Y36 comes in a simple white box. Inside are the smartphone itself, along with a free transparent phone case that fits quite well. It protects the device from accidental drops while still showing its design. There's also a warranty booklet, quick start guide, SIM ejector pin, standard USB charging and data cable, and a 44-watt fast charger. It doesn't come with free earphones, but check for the freebies included by some stores. You might get a free SIM card and wireless earphones. In terms of design, the Vivo Y36 comes in two color choices, and I have here the Glitter Aqua colorway. The other choice is the more low-key Meteor Black. Overall, it has a flat and boxy design language. The back and sides are all flat, but the front glass panel has slightly curved 2.5D edges. It has a slim body measuring 8mm and feels quite solid and hefty at 202 grams. The glittery design of the back panel is eye-catching, but what gives it character for me is the outline of the camera island. When hit by light at certain angles, it creates a rainbow effect that highlights the phone's cameras. It has the volume and power buttons on the right side. At the bottom are the 3.5mm audio jack, USB Type-C port, and loudspeaker. There is nothing on the left side, while the SIM card tray is at the top. It can accommodate two nano SIM cards and a microSD memory card up to 1TB at the same time. It's fine if you won't use a memory card though, since the device already has 256 gigabytes of built-in storage. Also, the power button functions as a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, and it's quick and accurate. Moving on to the front of the smartphone. It's occupied by a 6.64-inch Full HD Plus display with narrow bezels at the top and the sides. The chin is slightly bigger but not by much. There's also a small punch hole at the top for the selfie camera. The screen itself looks sharp, bright, and has good contrast. When used outside under bright sunlight, texts remain legible thanks to its 650 nits of maximum brightness, although it's still not as bright as premium smartphones. It also has 90Hz of high screen refresh rate for smooth animations and 240Hz of touch response rate for quick touch responses when playing games. We'll talk about these later in the gaming tests. For now, here's how the Vivo Y36 looks like when watching YouTube videos and Netflix shows.
I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Now let's check its cameras. At the back are the 50 megapixel main camera and 2 megapixel depth camera, along with a bigger than usual LED flash. Using the default photo mode, it can capture good looking pictures in well lit situations. There's a very slight yellowish tinge, but the sharpness is on point. Here are some more sample pictures. There's portrait mode that produces more pleasing pictures of people, but the bokeh effect is turned off by default. I turned it on and I noticed that its edge detection isn't perfect. This looks better at night when the background is mostly dark. It also has a dedicated night mode which takes better low light pictures. It's brighter, more vibrant, and has less noise. Meanwhile, a 16 megapixel front camera takes care of selfies and they also look good. Of course, most of us will also use our smartphone cameras for shooting videos. Here's a sample video from the rear camera. It can capture up to 1080p videos with decent colors and sharpness. It even has EIS or video stabilization for smoother handheld videos. The front camera can also capture 1080p videos with decent quality. This is enough for the casual TikToks or video calls. Now let's test its performance. The Vivo Y36 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 processor with 8GB of RAM and another 8GB of virtual RAM. Overall, it has good performance with basic tasks. Scrolling across TikTok or Facebook generally feels smooth. However, there are some lags or frame drops when browsing mobile websites. To compare its performance with your current smartphone, here are its Geekbench 6 scores. 413 points for single core and 1,454 points for multi-core test. In terms of gaming performance, I enjoyed casually playing Mobile Legends on the Vivo Y36. It's set to high-quality graphics by default, and I found it has enough processing power for non-competitive gaming. I've used smartphones with the same processor before, but the Vivo Y36 still feels responsive enough that I keep Mobile Legends at high graphics quality despite some frame drops during busy team fights. This responsiveness might be the effect of the 240Hz touch response rate. I also played Call of Duty Mobile and it's set to medium graphics quality by default. Just like Mobile Legends, it feels smooth and responsive despite some frame drops. I've played several Battle Royale and multiplayer matches with this smartphone. It can connect to 4G LTE networks with good mobile internet speed in areas with non-congested 4G signals. However, 5G connectivity would have been better and more future-proof. Unlike other smartphones, it retains the 3.5mm audio jack, so you can connect high-quality wired earphones. Voice calls sound clear through the earpiece, while the loudspeaker supports up to 200% volume. It's loud, but the sound quality deteriorates, so I like to keep it under 80% volume when casually listening to YouTube videos while doing household chores. I would have preferred stereo loudspeakers for gaming instead of the volume booster though. A 5000 mAh battery powers the Vivo Y36. It can easily last more than a day on a single charge with my normal use. I'm usually left with around 35% battery capacity at night. When playing games continuously, it will need a recharge after about 6 to 7 hours. Since it supports 44 watts of fast charging, it can reach 100% battery capacity in around 1 hour and 5 minutes of charging only. The fast charger is already included in the box, unlike some other smartphones. In conclusion, the Vivo Y36 is a well-designed mid-range smartphone with a good display, enough performance for casual gaming, plenty of storage, decent cameras, long-lasting battery, and fast charging. It falls short for competitive gaming though, and there are some lags when the system is overwhelmed. The cameras are good for the price but will require some exploration of its features. I'm quite happy with the fast charging speed and long battery life. However, the loudspeaker is underwhelming and I'm left wishing for faster 5G connectivity. I can recommend the Vivo Y36 if you use it mostly for watching videos, browsing social media, and taking pictures and videos. It can be used for playing games, but be ready for some lags or just set the graphics quality to low or medium. That's my full review of the Vivo Y36. Let me know if you agree or not in the comment section. I have other smartphones lined up for review, so click the subscribe button to be notified. You can also follow Pinoy Techno Guide on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and the new threads. See you all in the next video.